I apologize, guys. It's me, another J3. Welcome back. I am just blown away that, what the fuck? My bad. We won. Holy shit. As you can tell, against Penn State, I am blown away. You guys will see this in the upload. But we're going to play a few games and just have a relaxing time. Enjoy. Hope you guys have some popcorn ready or anything. It's going to be a long stream, so. What's going on? Do I got to restart this? But, welcome, guys. We're going to obviously try to entertain you guys. I might not do the best. There might be sweats on. Might go against them, but hey, it is what it is, right? We're just going to play it out. And now it's not letting me. What's going on with the servers? There we go. I had to take a few times.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Discards it with the stiff arm. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Quarterback making checks. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rifles it down the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon! You thought it was noisy when the duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
I can't believe he actually caught base. Can I see the replay? Holy. And it was wobbly. That's a boom knockout. I don't know how I don't even know how.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Dances away. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the Ducks will try to put one on the board on first. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Daniels.
Oh, that's it. See, like I said, guys, it doesn't matter what overall you are, you can still play defense.
And move your offense backwards. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket.
Stiff on the shit out of him. Oh, shit.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Open, you're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
He's got it. Two-point try as good as they build on this lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Throwing right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Morton. Got his man quickly. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's right. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up.
Like I said, doesn't matter what overall you are.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Gonna let it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10.
Wow, see, I got lost. Wow. So they played inside, not outside. Since I was a corner route, that's considered an outside throw. That's what I'm saying. But see, we're seeing mistakes.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive.
Oh, the glitch probably happened to him. That's probably what happened.
Throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
Oh, here we go.
Can they catch it? They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Sometimes you hear people wanting to take kickoffs out of the game. Not when you get returns like that. 86 yards for the touchdown. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. gets it out quickly.
Ooh, I ripped the fuck out of it, but I just moved slightly.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback extends the play. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed.
That's what I was trying to do the first time, but I got lost.
The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. To throw, it's Heyward. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Throws to the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. You felt as if there might be a huge play coming when he got out and got loose to the left. Heaved it downfield, but couldn't quite make a connection.
And your brain has to switch immediately when you're playing defense. And that QB gets outside the pocket. I got to understand my scramble rules. I got to understand now I start running towards where I'm at. The other side of the field, I got to start getting to the middle of the field, understanding what the receivers are doing. Nice job by the defense being able to react to the quarterback once he got outside the pocket.
And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the 1st down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And the Blue Hens back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Bush. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They're going back to the ground. Runs through a tackle. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes a handoff. It's Bush. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Man, talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. If it works, they tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
No, that was a good job by the defense. You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, came up with a big sack.
And into the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the back. Got room to work. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Quarterback moving. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity
That was wide open, come on.
in this football game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He is lucky to get that one back.
Nah,
and
that
the
was...
last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
He makes the catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Hits him in stride.
What the fuck? But he catches that?
Stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
That's
We've
crazy.
come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back. Close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. He wants to change this route. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football.
What is that blocking there, bro?
Maybe run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown!
Why is my shit laggy as fuck? What the hell are my buttons? This guy, and I'm not even joking, this guy's making my buttons laggy as shit. I literally do that sooner, way sooner. Yeah, see, look, my shit's laggy. It's delayed. I swear to you guys, I don't like that. Lagging the shit out of it.
So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there.
Glad my Raider player can get it, but shit.
Looking for the 2-point try. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Daniels. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead.
Girls.
So an 82-yard
Girls do it.
drive there.
Just let me know. That's the deep. Girls will let you do that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah, see, he's lagging it. He's lagging my shit.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Now looking to throw back to the middle. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Defense defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Back to pass, it's Heyward. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab for the 2. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. Running into the open space. He's loose. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown Ducks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And back in the day, he used to line up and your tight end was a blocker, and he's doing to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board.
Simple drag route.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
They'll line up to go for 2. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
I didn't selling me out, shit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Bush. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. The Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To throw, it's Heyward. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted.
Oh, not gonna work on me again.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm.
I'm making my fucking button slide, bro. It's fucking annoying.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground.
Like, actually, bro, like, what the fuck? Why is he turning like that? That's not how I turn.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Either right and left, like, what the fuck? I was not doing that. Come on, man.
The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. Trying to take it back.
Yeah, he moved it down. That's what he did. That's why. Got picked.
Just before the end of the half.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Off play action on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's out. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the 1st half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the 1st half.
Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early.
It's a seam wide open at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon! And
That's how you do it.
when they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for and a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be calling on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Devil Bear offense going back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there.
That's a pick, actually. Come on, man.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Finds his man. It's McAllister. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And the Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff it. Taking it the other way.
What a great job by the defense.
That is a W, baby.
Man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
And the Ducks want to move quickly. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there.
Oh, come on. Come on, Haynes. You can do better than that. That's a touchdown if you could just stay balanced.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the back. There he goes. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
I didn't know where to go. I was trying to do a little flip, but nah. It was like 3 defenders right in front of me.
Leaves it with the back. He breaks the tackle.
I like how my O-line just gets in the way. Come on. Let's get a 30 right here. Let's end this game.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on a hat? They do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Oh my goodness.
Right across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this back staying on track?
And that's how you do it.
Ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Scrambling away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. He spins that thing down the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fakes to grab. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Ducks are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the run, it's Hayes. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's on target and complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Now on first and 10 from the 27. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The give on the option. Fighting off the defender. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Using the quick game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Hold and fire complete.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their open.
Breaks into the open. Gives him the big stiff arm.
Always, of course, RPOs. Ridley can do every shit.
Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower.
Do it again, I dare him, do it again.
High-scoring game after high-scoring game. It looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll move the wide receiver. Slams ahead.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Conversion, and with that, they take the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I really fucked him. I had someone open.
Are in the hurry up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
That's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Let's go. We got a first
Really
anyway.
good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient. He's such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you...
And it's loose.
Bro.
Ball, and there he goes. Turning it on. Touchdown Owls. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short. The lead remains 7 as they were trying to push this to a 2-possession lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. His drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Looking to take a shot. Hauls in the deep ball. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the move. Shakes off the defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top.
Oh, hell no, bro.
It's the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch.
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it's the second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. The play action fake. Looking to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown Ducks!
Oh my goodness.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Unloads to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero. But, oh, boy, it's kind of the opposite.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
And the big fella showing off the hands a little bit. He's a guy that you use him for blocking a lot, but showing the versatility there with the catch in the first down.
Wants to throw again. He lofts one down the sideline. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Ripping through the defense. And the ball squirted out. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The corners are walked up tight. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The give to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Quarterback may change this route. He rifles one deep to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Fires to the middle. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. He's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got 2 guys on.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Ginn. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. And the Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
All right, let's get it. Right. Check. Blue, please. Roller. Maverick. Back in the air.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Rice rushes to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads it left. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14.
Snags it down the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. One big play, and you go go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Makes the catch. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Owls will hustle to the line. Defense wants to bring the heat. From the gun, Give on the inside. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you've got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to.
Check. Ready, re-switch. Ready, white 53. White 53.
On the option. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
To the air on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Ducks are flying down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the single back. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Out of the shotgun on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They'll immediately call timeout. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So we open the final period with a third down play. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lemon. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Haynes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something. He's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Turning it on. The stiff arm gets him loose. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Owls! And the punishment has been extended. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Quickly to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Showing off the arms. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. On first down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Lemon. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Going for 6. Touchdown Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
It's incomplete as the two-pointer fails, and I guess unless they were concerned about games of chance, there wasn't really a reason to try to do that.
This motherfucker has my Rondé Barber.
The horn falls, so kick it away to start us off.
Returner looking to create better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Daniels.
He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession.
Looking downfield. And he can't
Bro, come on, pass the fucking ball.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
So everybody just got Reggie Bush and shit.
No surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Bringing it out, it's Haynes. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Replay goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They keep him up bounds for the run. Going absolutely nowhere over a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. He's running out of time here. Trying to catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tackle made after a big gain will be 1st and goal at the 7.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose goes for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
It's no good.
Здравствуй.
Still trail by a point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Horn frogs. He just sprints into the end zone. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked
There
so
you go.
natural back there.
Hey.
As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. And the Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
Bro, what the fuck?